that was quick. But what I've learned in dealing with sexual assault cases and taking to trial is less is more. Seen other lawyers go into detail, graphic stuff about the rape, trying to make the jury mad or gross them out or do stuff like that. And I don't think that's necessary. Because at the end of the day, I think you do more harm to the mind of the victim than arguing in front of a jury. Because if you didn't pick 12 people that get it and understand that the body of a woman is priceless, the innocence of a woman is priceless, then you just don't get it. And I have to sort of, and not ask a lot of questions, because I get caught up in it, especially when I've been fighting for her since she was 14. And a lot of people don't understand the value of sexual assault. They don't understand that, like, you know, I've got all sisters, so I'm like crazy when it comes to these kind of cases. These guys ran. They're not here. I could have run. I could have left. But this matters. Your verdict actually matters. Even though they're not sitting here, they didn't have the respect enough to even come to hear you read this verdict because they know the size is going to be insane. Will we ever see a penny of it? Probably not. But you know what I told Hope? What they write down as a number will fill the part of your soul that he tore out. Doesn't matter about the money, who cares? But nobody's cared so far. And this jury, as I told her, the only thing they're going to be able to do is write down a number on this. They can't fix your mind. They can't take it back. They can't erase it. They can't make you forget. But they can write down something that stands for something, for what you went through. And a lot of people in our society place value on crazy things. We pay people basketball, like they dribble basketball, $100 billion. Social media companies buy each other for like $1 billion. Reality stars and love and hip hop are millionaires for being crazy on TV. I could go to the lottery, to the gas station and buy a lottery ticket and win $60 million off pure luck. But when it comes to a woman being raped, people are like, well, I mean, it was just a rape. Just a rape. Because you can't see the scars on their body. But I guarantee you, if it was one of my other cases where they were in a bad car accident and you saw their leg was messed up or their shoulders, people would be writing down $50 million and looking at the trucking company like you were bad. But because the respect for women and the understanding of what that is so diminished in our society, these cases end up like this. That is literally how much that company cares. I think they'll end up regretting that, but it matters. He never should have worked for them. Never should have even been there with those kids. So what is the value of a 14-year-old, not even her permit to be sexually assaulted, and then sexually assaulted in public in front of her 14-year-old boyfriend who's scared to death and doesn't move? That I have no idea. We've all seen the other situations where people are taking on these big corporate men who are abusing women, sexually harassing them at work, and you've seen what numbers those are going towards. But what about 14-year-old little black girl in Clayton County who was raped by grown men? Company doesn't respect this county enough to even come and listen to 12 people from the county that they're in. What do y'all do? What do y'all say? And I know some of the people, which is why I kept asking that question, some of them may say, well, it doesn't even matter what we put down because they're not even there, they'll never get a dime of it. It's not even about the money. It's about what number you put down to show her what her value is worth for going through this incident and having to live with this for the rest of her life. People think that rape victims magically just get over it. That does not happen. I got bit by a dog when I was 7, and that still frightens me even though I own a dog. Sometimes they can do the wrong thing and I will flinch. What she won't realize, what people don't see is why she can't function properly with a boyfriend or trying to find a future husband, or why her employer thinks she's weird because she may act different at a social gathering or her interactions with him. They can't see what the reasoning was for all of that stuff that can happen in the future. They don't see why she has to talk to a therapist or understand what she's going through. Nobody can see scars from a sexual assault. So most dudes just write it off like, oh, get over it. But we do. But that's why I try to get 12 people that understood, even though this is really hard to hear. And I know all y'all have kids. And y'all don't realize how powerful y'all are right now. Literally the 12 most powerful people in this county, where for one day you can write down a number on this piece of paper as large as you want. Because there's no price on the sexual assault of a child. This isn't some little $1 million, $2 million situation where I've had one card said. This is something that I don't even know how to advise y'all on what to do, other than the knowledge that y'all have from seeing other stuff and seeing what she went through. I don't know what to tell y'all, other than I want this as a record situation for Hope Chester, and as a sign of what sexual assault means for her. That's all that matters. I mean, we don't care that they're not here. We don't care that we'll probably never see them. I just need closure for this little girl. And y'all are the last shot. Thank y'all, and we appreciate it.